Alright. Hey, what's up, guys? Just going back to Tsukihime Piece of Blue Moon. Sorry, it's been like 3 weeks. It's been 3 weeks? It's been too long since I last, did this, but yeah, last time we... well, we said goodbye to CL after we fought with Noel, although it's not actually good. Okay, it says epilogue, but I'm pretty sure that's a fake out. It's not actually gonna be the epilogue. I would think it'd be really weird. Place to end. Actually, it's been more than 3 weeks. It's been a month. Good lord. Oh boy. Okay, I just noticed the dates. Yeah, the time between playing is getting longer and longer. That's on me. That's on me. Maybe 6, but yeah. Anyway, I guess this time we're gonna get into the epilogue. Wink, wink, wink. You know, totally not a fake out or anything. For show. Yeah, no, I guess we'll just get into it. Let's see how they're gonna fake us out here. Because this definitely ain't no epilogue. I'm pretty sure about that. So what is it? A hot summer day, okay. Huge fluffy clouds cover the blue sky. The air shimmers with heat. Alright guys, okay, we're in a flashback, I think. And the keening of cicadas eats at me. The cries of the cicadas. Screech, 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 screech. Screech, 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 screech. It's so loud, I wish I was dead. That's a bit dramatic. Jeez, Shiki? Cicada husks are scattered around. It feels as if the beating sun is right on top of us. Burning, sizzling, scorching the clearing. A hot midsummer day. It's as if the world has warped into one massive frying pan. Sob, sob, sob. Sob, 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 sob. Akiha is crying. A child is on the ground next to her. He lies deathly still, his white shirt stained a deep red. I gaze down at them. My hands drip with the same shade of red. No, that's not right. My hands are soaked in his blood, and that's what it is. In other words, I have always been a murderer, ever since I was a child. Yeah, well, not really, but sorta, yeah, sorta. Oh. Hey, Arkwid. I see a sunless garden. A field of flowers blooming by the pale moonlight. High above, a porcelain visage blots out the cosmos. At the convergence of the spheres stands a creature of virgin white. Her mind untouched by language. Her own will a stranger. Her only purpose is to deliver the... Or her only purpose is the... Her only purpose, the deliverance of death. God damn. Drenched in blood, yet not a scratch upon her. For it is her kin's lifeblood that stains her dress crimson. To spill it is her only freedom. Now that her work is done, she has fallen like a star back to earth, to be sealed again within the castle's heart. There she will fall into a sleep from which she may not be woken, from which she may be woken but cannot wake. But for now, ignorant of that fate, she gazes with faraway eyes at the distant moon. In her countenance, I saw eternity. Or did I? Did I really? Perhaps I simply imagined it. Not that it matters. Truth or illusion, it's the same. Her figure will remain seared into my eyeballs long after I am dead. A phantom flower. A mote of living starlight unparalleled on this earth. I thought to pluck that star for my own. Death cannot part a bride and groom equal in immortality. So I would forge a wedding band in blood. An unending chain of fate to transcend the carnage we would wreak on one another. I knew full well that I condemned myself to hell. For in accepting this closed circle, I forsook my dream of infinity. Yeah, weird dream, huh, Shiki? I wake from a long slumber. And as soon as I realize that I'm in my room, I put my glasses back on. Someone must have left the window open. I wonder who that could be. I can hear the chirping of birds in the garden outside. Hey, Merodach. A cool breeze brushes my cheek. Faint sunlight filters through my eyelids. It's another peaceful morning. Is it? Heaving myself out of bed, I glance at the date and time. It's Friday, 7 in the morning. I'm feeling far from my best. My body is lethargic, feverish. Yesterday's tumultuous series of events is taking its toll. Yeah, no. Having to... Well, I guess he really didn't do much against Noel, did he? But it was still quite the unfortunate circumstance to find oneself in. Merely taking a deep breath makes me want to throw up. This isn't anemia, though. It's discomfort born from hunger. Nausea grips me like a vice, as though there's something toxic lodged in my guts. A maid enters the room. Surprise ripples across her face as she sees me. She must have expected me to be asleep. Yeah. I mean, you usually are. Barely. We feel like ass, though. Her faintest gesture makes me bristle. Why? I'm not quite sure why. Jesus, Shiki! What the hell, man? How rude! What'd she do to you? Oh, I know she didn't do anything, but still, it's... He better apologize, or I'm be mad. Yeah, what the hell was that? I should know better than to take my bad mood out on other people. Yeah, you should. I feel awful. My body feels like it's teetering on the edge of a precipice. That must be why I snapped. Yeah, maybe. There's no way I'll be able to focus on my schoolwork like this. Though it's not quite reason enough to call in absent either. Yeah. Though I feel too sick to think straight, I'm certain there's some reasoning to go there. See if maybe, just maybe, CL stuck around, even though we said goodbye last night. AKA a month ago. I breathe in deep to take my mind off the hollow unease sitting in the pit of my stomach. After taking a moment to steady myself, this dizziness is turning out to be a real pain actually. I leave my room. I polish off a flavorless breakfast, then head to the parlor to make my customary appearance. Why is it flavorless, huh? The mistress of the mansion is visibly peeved. She clearly doesn't intend to lighten up until I make some concessions first. But while I've made an effort to ignore her charms until now, this prickly attitude is endearing in its own way. A rose is only more beautiful for its thorns. Yeah.
おはようございます、兄さん。兄さんも今朝はそれなりですね。昨夜は夜更かしをしていたようです。
Yeah, no, I guess, yeah, you would have realized that, huh? I get it. That's why she's keeping up the angry act. This is all about intimidating me into maintaining tonal propriety. Yeah, it's her MO at this point. Though it's a heavy burden for such youthful shoulders, her performance as mistress of the house is flawless. Good cover, good cover.
そういう時は連絡をするようにと言ったはずです。
Oh, maybe not so good cover. Maybe not so good actually.
それで体の具合が悪いというのはどのくらいなんですか?
Well, food doesn't taste like anything, you know, still hungry despite having eaten. I assume anyway.
しばらくすれば良くなるから心配しないでいい。何？ちゃんと栄養を取れば元に戻るさ。
Yeah, we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
大丈夫なんですか? 顔色が悪いようですし。
No, it's going too far. We're fine.
いいよ、明日から休みなんだし。今日ぐらいは乗り切るさ。いいから自分のことに気を使いなさい。
True. Well, actually, maybe in general, sure, but the last like 10 days or like 8 days, I don't know about that.
いえ、私は職務というか、当主としての義務というか。
義務で家計が回せるなら破産する家はないだろう。
Yeah.
遠野の家を存続させることがどれほどの大仕事か。部外者ながら分かってるつもりだよ。休みの日なら俺も力になれるから。
Unfortunately, Shiki, if you pitched in, that would probably, well, I mean, would it cause? I mean, yeah, I feel like some of the other family members would say something to Akiha if he did try to help with any business matters. Unfortunately.
兄さん、何かいいものでも食べたんですか? それとも何かとんでもない悪さをしたので発覚する前に全校を積んで根回しをしているとか。
He might be. Was this I mean, what do you think he could have done? Like, I mean, really?
実の兄を何だと思ってるんだ?
Well, I mean, you haven't really given her much reason to assume otherwise, I guess.
昨日までは学校以外のことで忙しかっただけで、今日からは心を入れ替えて遠野家の長男らしく務めるさ。
Now I wonder how much of this is. Yeah, I wonder how much of this is like Roa influencing him, trying to take control of the family. Perhaps. And how much is him just trying to actually be helpful? I don't know. I could see Roa trying to influence and like push for that, trying to gain influence within the family business. The clock is pushing 7:20 a.m. Akiha might go to school by car, but I'm pretty sure she has to leave closer to 7.
そうですね。それではお先に失礼します。
Yeah, have a good one, Akiha.
兄さん。
Yeah, what's up?
先ほどの提案ですが、喜んで受けさせていただきます。
That was strangely easy.
日曜日の午後に兄さんの歓迎会を開きますから、開けておいてくださいね。
I'll try. I don't, I don't know how that will, we'll try. We'll try. Surely. Probably. She leaves the parlor, cool to the last. Not a single strand of her sleek black hair is out of place. It's hard not to be entranced by her elegance. Frankly, I'm appalled at myself. How could I have ignored such a treasure all this time? Shiki, that's your sister. Yeah. I leave the mansion and head to school. My limbs still feels, yeah, 'cause he doesn't know yet in this one that they're not actually, okay. You know, we won't worry about that. My limbs still feel stiff as I descend the hill, like I'm piloting someone else's body. Interesting. I wonder why. Surely it's nothing, right? Surely. Why are you calling us bro? You never called us bro before. A familiar face greets me as I enter the classroom. My friend is nothing if not a truant, but on the days he actually comes in, he arrives with plenty of time to spare. So that way he can decide if he wants to just book it or not before school actually starts. He does live nearby, so maybe that's part of it. But I suspect he's just not the kind of guy to do things by halves.
おはよう、トーナくん。久しぶりだね。
Hi? Also, why are you here? Hello? Satsuki? What a interesting surprise seeing you here.
あれ、弓塚さん。そういえばしばらくぶり。何日か休んでいたけど、風邪か何か？
Yeah. Were ya?
ちょっと怪我しちゃって。大事には至らなかったんだけど、お父さんが心配性でね。例の通り魔事件の犯人が捕まるまで休んでいなさいって。
I'm calling bullshit here, but okay.
それは何より。でも捕まってないよな、犯人。
ああ、ま、ここ数日ニュースもねえし、逃げたか隠れたかしてるんじゃねえの？
Yeah, no, I guess that's a good way to put it.
いつまでも休めないし、事件も途絶えたでしょ。それでお父さんも渋々な顔で学校に行きなさいって。
Again, I'm pretty sure this is a fake story. But I also think if Yumizuga had like killed her parents or something after turning into a vampire, she wouldn't have ever came back to school like in the original, so I really don't know. And that's good to hear. I deliberately avoid probing her about her injury. Judging by her father's overprotectiveness, I can more or less guess what happened. Just as Shikitono has survived ordeals she knows nothing about, she may well have endured similar hardships. I was gonna say maybe not so similar, but if we're assuming she was still attacked by Roa or one of Roa's ghouls at least, then you know, actually maybe she did. maybe she did. Okay, bye. My friend returns to his seat as the homeroom bell rings. What's up? Huh. My other classmate just stands there.
どうしたの、弓塚さん。机戻らないの？それとも、俺の机で一緒に授業とか受ける？
if you don't face this. I don't think I ever did that bad end. But no, I just mean like if for story purposes, she never came back to school after becoming a vampire. That's why I'm kind of assuming she's not. Well, I don't know. I guess she was more. I don't know. I'm assuming she's not a vampire here, but no. She seemingly killed the class and draws you. Ah, ew, interesting. Yeah, that's. I was told to skip the bad ends in the original, so I only got like I think 3 of them in the original. I kind of wish I had done all of them though. Yeah, I think that it seems like there's some interesting ones mixed in there that I didn't see. Yeah, I only saw like 3 or 4 maybe. Oh? You love to, eh? Oh, okay. Yumizuka, we have a story, but we can't tell you. I'm sorry. We can't tell you.
別に何も弓塚さんの方こそ変じゃない
No, it's definitely you, man. I mean, it's definitely you.
私はいいんだよ。病み上がりですから。でもやっぱりちょっと似てるかも。
Really look like who?
似てるって俺のこと
Like the guy who attacked you, maybe?
休む前、遠野くんっぽい人を見かけてね。声をかけてみたら全然違う人で慌てて逃げ出したんだ。
Interesting. I wonder if No, because other Shiki doesn't really look like us. Could this be another subtle hint toward... No, because... I don't know. Maybe it was. Maybe it was Roashiki. I don't know.
後になって思い返すと、なんで遠野くんっぽいと思ったのか不思議だったんだけど。
だったんだけど
今朝遠野くんを見たときに、あれやっぱり似てたって思っちゃった。
I'm trying to remember the day where we wander around and almost go into the back alley but get stopped by like the one random girl who appears early on but then never shows up again. You know what I'm talking about? Would it have been that night when we were wandering, when Shiki was wandering around but not actually really in control of himself, maybe? It could be that.
きっと歩き方とか、そういうのが似てたんだよね。
Again, I just don't think Roashiki really looks like Aoshiki. I don't know. Seemingly satisfied, she returns to her desk.
歩き方ね
That must have been the same afternoon I murdered her. Or that. Before wandering through town in a daze. Oh. Yeah, no, I guess that works too. I guess that works too. Perhaps it really was me? But no, she said she called out to him, so it couldn't have been. I would have remembered a classmate trying to talk to me. Would you have?
何にせよ、弓塚さんが教室にいるのはいいよな。
Yeah, no, it was a lot less bright, that's for sure. The girls' group is a lot louder now, but I can't indulge them that. With a final lingering glance at Yumizuka's something figure, I return to my seat and prepare for another exciting day of my school career. Oh, okay. Yeah, you do that, man. To my disappointment, there was a little excitement to be had today. What'd you expect, a circus? My friend scoffed at my grumbling during lunch, and now I have to admit he had a point. Yeah, true, what'd you expect from school? On a whim, I take a detour through the schoolyard on my way to the gate. The sports fields are empty. Clubs have been suspended, so the school building is virtually deserted now that classes are over. The sun sinks below the distant horizon. Apparently, I'm the only one boring enough to hang around school after hours with nothing to do. The schoolyard is flooded with crimson light. My stomach churns at the sight. The illusion of blood-soaked earth reminds me of the horrors of the last few days. Red everywhere, a red cityscape, a red treatment plant, a stone chapel furnished with a carpet of human flesh. The pleasant squishiness. Pleasant, okay. Squishiness underfoot like treading on virgin snow. Yeah, you should quit fantasizing, man. My consciousness flickers as pain pulses behind my eyeballs. I'm wearing my glasses, and still my headache persists. Why? Ugh. My head is splitting, literally? Because that's a lot of blood. Why? My head. Why? Is splitting. Why? I don't know, man. You should probably get that checked up on. After a short while, the pain subsides. I'm lucky no one else is around at this hour. Yeah, lucky, uh-huh. If there had been someone, anyone at all, I could have satisfied myself. But there wasn't. That's good. What you mean by that, buddy? Yet, okay. I exhale the air pooled in my lungs. Massaging my dry throat, I leave the blood-red schoolyard behind. That seems normal. Those are normal thoughts to have. Surely. Hauling my languid body back home is a labor in and of itself. My limbs are still as stiff as they were this morning. This calls for a more radical approach. I need to find someone soon. Tonight, even.
Tadaima. Are?
Does he not find these thoughts he's having odd? I return to the mansion to find Hisui engaged in some kind of housework. She's carrying an unfamiliar chair into the lobby. I wonder if we're redecorating. Are we getting the chair scene? As soon as she notices me, she trots up to me with muted footsteps. It's like watching a little bird blithely approach a hungry cat. Why are you likening yourself to a hungry cat? She's so oblivious, it's maddening. It's a good thing I know the value of moderation. Shiki? Are you not realizing how weird you're thinking? A less restrained hunter would have snapped her up in a heartbeat.
お帰りなさいませ、四季様。
Yeah.
お帰りに気づかず、 申し訳ありません。
From bad to worse. Must she insist on putting that waxy nape of hers on display like that?
いいよ。たまにはそういうこともあるだろうし。それより何？模様替え？
Something like that?
遊戯室の椅子を新しいものに変えましたので、古い方を椅子の少ない部屋に移動させるよう、秋葉様から。
Where are you putting them?
そっか。琥珀さんはいる？
姉さんは外に出ているところです。ご用でしたら後ほどお部屋の方に2人で伺わせていただきますが。
We could come back. Why? That's an interest. Okay, maybe this is translated weirdly. But why would I mean, maybe it's just saying we could come by your room so you can see what you wanted of her. Maybe is that what they're saying? But I feel like this is a better way to translate that if that was the case. I don't know.
いや、それならいいんだ。自分で。喉が渇いてるんで、食堂にあるお茶一式使わせてもらっていいかな。
Yeah.
はい。トレイに乗っているものなら問題ないと思います。
Why are you so shocked? What? Okay.
そっか。
There's a lot of weirdness happening in this scene, I'll say. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was just translated weirdly. Like, why would it? I don't know. I feel like that was a bit better way to phrase that, but maybe my head's just in the gutter. I don't know, it's weird. I think we're head to the dining room. I don't know. There, I quenched my thirst before returning to the lobby. The tray boasted quite the assortment of green tea and tea biscuits, so I ended up spending longer than intended. Now then, it doesn't seem like the maids have finished their duties yet, so I might as well head to my room until dinner. It is the chair scene! He bumps into it and then he gets pissed off for no reason. Pain shoots through my knee and I look down to find the chair from before. It's tucked carefully out of the way against the wall. Here we go. If I'd been looking where I was going, I would have seen it. Or maybe not. He seems actually rather composed. I heave a heavy sigh. Oh, no, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Why would someone leave a chair in the lobby? There's no point. There are too many of them here already. Why put another one down? Can't you see that all this clutter is unsightly? No taste whatsoever, that girl. Doesn't know her place. Totally useless. Fuck. To top it all off, my knee is still aching. I didn't need to feel this pain. And I wouldn't have if not for this chair. Okay, the only reason for them to have kept this scene is they knew how much of a meme it became. They knew the chair scene became a meme. That's the only reason this is still here. It's ruined my perfectly good mood. I finally had some precious free time and it's been wasted on one stupid maid's thoughtless mistake. I give the chair the kick it deserves. Throb. That only makes my leg hurt more. Throb, throb. Throb, throb, throb. Yeah, come on, give it to me. Give me the chair. This chair. How dare it get in my way? It grates on my nerves like sandpaper. This chair is an eyesore. This chair, 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 this chair. That's me stomping, by the way. This chair!
四季様
Ooh, yeah, this is a bad look, huh? Yeah, we just, you know, yeah, it's not what it looks like. It's, I got nothing. We got irrationally angry and we stomped out a chair. That's pretty much all that happened.
あれ翡翠どうしたんだ
Probably longer than you'd like. Surprise overcomes me before I finish speaking. My breathing is ragged. My chest is heaving. I feel like I've just run a few dozen kilometers.
あれなんでこんな
Probably because you just curb stomped a chair a million times. Or like a dozen times. I raise my chin up to open my airway.
四季様何をおっしゃっているのですか
Yeah, no, understandably so.
何って翡翠こそどうしたんだよそんな不安そうな顔して何かあったのか
Not quite a ghost, but
四季様ご自分が何をなさっていたのか分かっていらっしゃらないんですか
I wouldn't say unaware, but I mean,
何をしてるかって俺は別に何も
This seems very not good. Another wave of pain crashes over me. I shake my head to clear it and see for the first time what's lying on the floor around me. It's smashed to splinters, almost beyond recognition, but just about identifiable as the remains of a chair. Yeah, you're not doing too good, buddy. Thump, thump, thump. My heart pounds like a jackhammer.
これが
Yeah, they did tone down the number of this chair though, because before it was like, and where is it? Yeah, in the original it was like a full screen's worth. Here it's only like, yeah, like 12. So, you know, they chilled it out a little bit, a little bit. Did I do this?
はい四季様が椅子を持って
Oh, you picked up and smashed it, didn't stomp it. Okay, my mistake. Yeah, buddy, you should get CL back here. I think there's problems. For a second, I think my heart has stopped. My temperature plummets. My brain freezes over with a cracking of ice. I look down at my hands in shock. Reddened imprints from gripping the chair's legs stare back at me.
なんて
I don't know, man. I don't understand. My own actions make no sense to me. This isn't something I would do. Sure, I remember bumping my leg. I remember the pain. But why would I throw such a childish, destructive tantrum over something so trivial?
四季様ご気分が優れないのですか
No, not really.
体調が悪いのでしたらお医者様をお呼びいたします
Anyone but Arak. I know that look. I saw it many times long ago in the hospital. It's the expression people wear when looking at something abnormal.
違うなんでもないんだ
Yeah, absolutely nothing. That was a totally normal thing to happen, where we just black out and not realize we're smashing a chair to pieces. Very normal.
ごめん。俺、どうかしてる。
Yeah, she can tell. I leave the little bird behind, along with the wreckage of the dismembered chair.
シキ様、落ち着いてください。
What? You really shouldn't stop him right now, I think.
そんなに息を乱しては、お体に触ります。
I think you're just gonna make him more agitated by pointing out the obvious.
いいんだ、ほっといてくれ。
Yeah. That's what I thought.
一人になりたいんだ。一人にさせてくれ。
He's sweet. I know you meant well, but this really wasn't the time. Like, yes, he's still getting irrationally angry, but it really wasn't the time for this. I bound up the stairs before I even finish. Almost like I'm running away. A part of me notes dryly. Yeah. So you don't have to see the look on her face. I shut my door and tumble into bed. Under my duvet, I am cut off from the outside world. It's happening again. It's happening again. This twinging in my temples just won't go away. Throb, throb. My headache pulses over and over like a second heart beating in my skull. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. It has to be this pain that's made me so strangely short-tempered. Looking at the lines so often over the past couple of days must have fried my brain. For now, I just have to ride it out. As long as I keep my glasses on, I don't think it'll get worse. Will it get better, though?
そうだ。これはいつもの頭痛だ。すぐに落ち着く。
Yeah, sure, maybe.
ただ
It could.
いつも通りの頭痛なんだ。
Yep, the usual. What else could it be? Quiet now. Stay quiet and it'll go away. Will it? Will it really? There, all back to normal. My room is deathly still. The only sound is the ticking of the clock. It's very soothing. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Very, very soothing. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Okay, could you shut up for a second? He's gonna smash the clock now, huh? Hey, I'm talking to you. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I thought I told you to shut up! Ah, sweet silence.
よし、静かになった。
Yeah, a lot better, huh? No one will disturb me here. Where? If my head won't stop bothering me, I'll just go to sleep. Once I close my eyes, the darkness of night will come. And once night comes, I can forget everything. That'll do for now, won't it? It's all over anyway.
ああ、そうか。そういえばも
Yeah, all over. There are no more vampires prowling the streets. No more monsters to fight. Right, yeah. No more nightmares hunting me down. No more churchwomen to offend my eyes. All is well. With a heavy sigh, I let myself fall into a deep sleep. Yep, everything's perfectly normal again. Nothing strange happening here. Oh boy, we're sneaking out, aren't we? I awaken earlier than expected. The result of unwelcome interference, most likely. I clasp my hand around my right tricep and squeeze the blood vessels inside. It might have hurt if I were human, but it doesn't. Oh boy. I think this is Roa completely awoken. I think Shiki has completely lost control. It might have helped if help were needed, but it no longer is. That mad woman needs to stop meddling. She only ever seems to stick her nose in where it isn't wanted. It's past midnight. Delightfully dreadful screams reverberate from the city. My flesh, my heart, my soul craves nourishment. I didn't even leave myself a snack on the bedside table. I must really be losing my touch. Oh boy, yeah, no. He has completely lost it. Who are we gonna attack? Who is it? After sourcing food from the streets, I retreat to the rooftops to consume it. It's nice to be so close to the sky. I mean, there's no way CL actually left, right? She had to have known this was a possibility and is somewhere keeping an eye on him. Like, there's no way she just left him. Okay. If I have to content myself with such base fare, I'd at least like to dine with a view. Yeah. The voices of an audience rise from below. That would be Noel, I assume. From the edge of the roof, I watched a play unfold. I don't think she cares for your sorries. It's nothing worthy of note. A vampire with scarlet hair has cornered 6 humans in an alleyway. Her rank is surprisingly high for someone so freshly turned. Oh, so she survived using all of them, but is her mind intact is the question. Rank 6, a lesser dead apostle. She's powerful enough, but clearly inexperienced. These 6 victims will soon become exponentially more. It was like watching a predator. Wait, didn't she get enough of the injections to go up to rank 7? Maybe she didn't use all of them, or maybe this is someone else. But I'm pretty sure it's Noel, because who else would it be? It's like watching a predator toying with its prey, savoring their suffering to feed its sadism. Further evidence that common rabble cannot be trusted with this kind of power. Invariably, they get carried away, devouring everything in sight when a single meal would do. Perhaps it's because I've just woken up myself. But I catch myself smiling as I look on. I suppose I'm not so different. Oh wait, is that Yumizuka? It could be Yumizuka. I'm not so different to be eating dinner in the same place. Given my self-deprecating mood, I may as well indulge in a little nostalgia. I was so stuck on Noel, I completely blocked out Satsuki from my mind. Once I was very much like her, in another time, in another life. But did she have, would you call, no, Yumizuka has like brown hair. So that wouldn't make sense. Because they said scarlet. Plus, where would Yumizuka? Yeah, Yumizuka is about brute force, not weapons. Yeah, it has to be Noel. In my naivety, I opened my church to all, cultivating my own disciples as many dead apostles do. Of course, anyone who understood my ideals would not have sought such a flawed conception of immortality as apostlehood. I had little objection to Knightkin or lower. However, the advent of believers of the 5th and even the 6th rank with their supposed autonomy filled me with the greatest rage and disappointment I've ever known. In the end, I erased their stain myself before my pale executioner could rob me of the chance. As ignominious as that life was, I look back on it now with an odd fondness. I think I'll find the knights in this city agreeable. As proof of that,
助けて助けて助けて
I don't think anyone's gonna help you. I'm sorry. This third guy sounds fairly calm. The voice within me has nothing to say about the gruesome display. This body belongs to me now. Shiki Tono has fallen asleep, never to wake again. Oh. That's not good. On my way home, I stopped to look at the sky. The moon above is pasted over the stars. An unchanging spectacle no matter whose eyes I see it through. Now, I have a promise to keep, a banquet to hold. This celestial egg, this testament to eternity, to give thanks to you, my great lord. I will install my own pantheon. I don't think anyone asked for that. Oh boy. Well, we have now Roa with true mystic eyes of death perception. What? 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 Huh? I beg your pardon?
こんにちは。また随分とレアなバッドエンドを迎えましたね。
Wait, was this actually just down to choosing the whichever needle? Is that really all it was? No way, hang on.
あれ？特に選択肢を選んでいないのにバッドエンドになっちゃった。と、首をかしげる遠野くんをお助けする Q&A コーナー。教えて。
if it's literally just because we chose the wrong needle, I'm gonna be pissed.
今回の原因はズバリ9日目にあります。
9, okay.
物語に影響を及ぼさない選択肢のようで、実は猛毒が仕込まれていたというケースです。予防接種を受けるときは細心の注意を。なんか面白そうだからで危ない注射を打たれてはいけませんよ。
You know what? Honestly, fair enough. there were red flags all over that. So that's reasonable to be honest. It's still insane that it was literally just that, but okay.
さっきから静かですけど何やってるんですか？
Yeah, Neko arc. What do you think about all this?
アンケート書いてるとこ、不具合の報告。
A bug. What's the bug?
ほら、本編でヒロインが出なくなってから丸々2日っしょ。
Wrong route. Neko arc. Wrong route.
こんな状態が続くとメガネ君のモチベにも影響するしさ。早くパッチ当ててもらわないとね。
That's not gonna happen. But really? Okay.
ここの
Yeah, I
金
guess
の
it
シ
makes
エル
sense,
vs アルクの
'cause-
時、アルクと一緒にシエルを倒すルートをくださいと。
I don't know. At the time, I kind of just assumed RX special shot was just honestly, I don't even remember what I thought it was. Again, it's been like 2 months since that happened. Which is my own fault, but yeah, I kind of just I assumed that if something bad was gonna happen, it would happen like at the end of that day. I didn't think it would. Honestly, it didn't even cross my mind when we saw RX. Well, actually, no, did it? I feel like I mentioned it when RX was injecting Noel. Yeah, didn't I say something like those look like the needles that she used on us? Didn't I say that? I think I did. I don't know. Anyway, either way. Yeah, no, I guess that makes again. It's still odd that that one thing is something they would drag out for 2 days, but I guess it makes sense.
その心配は無用です。ヒロイン出ずっぱりですから。でも8日目の夜の選択肢は確かに重要ですね。運命の分岐点と言っても過言ではありません。
Okay.
私はどうかと思いますけど、アルクエイドが町を守ったのは事実ですし、遠野くんが心の底から、私は本当どうかと思いますけど、
Okay.
アルクエイドを信じるのなら、彼女寄りの選択をするのも一つの正解かと。
Oh, is that where we decide which ending we get? Because unlike Arkwood's route, where they changed it to only have one ending, CL still has 2, right? Is that where we decide the ending that we get?
もっとも、その結果町がどうなるか保証はしませんので、あしからず。これに関しては以上です。私、忠告はしましたから。
It's one of the flags? Okay.
マジか、8日目からやり直す。せっかくだからそっちを選ぶぜ。
I honestly don't remember what the choices were there. And what I chose. So yeah, I have no idea. A few hours later. Neko arc?
ほら、だから言ったでしょ。
What? What
誰
happened?
がここまでやれと言った。
Like what? Like what? Okay. Do I have a save for that? I can always just use the timeline thing to go back. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the... Yeah. This is the choice here, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I guess we'll do that now. We'll go ahead and go back here and make the other choice and close out the stay, I suppose. They advise you go back to date for that choice. Yeah, but okay, without spoiling, will I end up getting another bad end if I don't change the choice I made? Or can I just like stick with what I'm on and get one of the normal endings? Or like no, it won't lead to a bad end, or no, it no bad end. I kind of want to just go ahead from here. And just see what changes on this route. I don't know. This makes me kind of nervous for some reason. Not much of a choice, so I have to pick one. I'll take the more effective one that doesn't hurt, is the right one, right? Because it's a smaller, normal needle. Right, I think.
痛くなくて効果がある方をお願いします。
しきちゃんたら遊びがない。でも仕方ないか。患者さんの決断は絶対厳守が私のプライドだし。はーい、ちょっとチクッとするけど我慢してね。
Despite the dissatisfaction on Professor Aurak's face, she carries out the injection deftly.
注射慣れしてるでしょ。ほら、私博士だけどナース服も大好きですし、メスの感触もしびれちゃうけど、注射のドクドク注入しちゃう感じとかたまらないじゃない？
Makes pumping the fluid and feel like... What are we talking about here, Aurak? What do you mean by that?
無言で席を立つとか、
Okay.
しきちゃんひどくない？
Yeah, we're not gonna entertain this, thank you.
雑談はまた次の機会に。
I don't mean to be rude, but second period will be over by the time Aurak's done talking my ear off. I fix my clothes and leave the nurse's office. As I do.
私も仕事が入ってるから次の機会とかないんだけどね。ま、そのあたりはいっか。しきちゃんとは関係ないし。
Oh, okay.
確かに後は使えてるし、楽しい日々はもっとおしまい。
Yeah, that foreshadowing. We're all gonna be busy, huh?
ここまでかもね。
Yeah, sounds great. Her ominous remark stops me in my tracks. But only for a second. This has to be more of her usual crazy talk. Is it? I don't know about that. On the other side of the curtain, Professor Aurak's long hair sways like a spider web. That doesn't seem nice. That doesn't seem nice at all. I mean, surely nothing bad will happen. Surely. After an eternity of waiting, it's finally time. I don't think the morning classes have ever gone so slowly. Oh, is this... Oh, is this the same from here? Like for the rest of the day? I assumed it would change. I guess why would it? Oh yes, her threatening us because we went with Arkwid. FF auto stops in. Okay. We'll just zip through here. Bum 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 dum 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 dum. Yeah, the epilogue thing I thought was like a double fake out because I was like, oh, it says epilogue because Shiki thinks everything is over, but it's actually not. And then, but no, it was actually an epilogue. Just Roa's epilogue, not Shiki's epilogue. I went with 1 last time, so let's go with 2. I want no part in this senseless deed. I pushed the woman's hand away. The force behind my hand is unexpectedly strong, propelled by my revulsion towards her.
へえ、何？悪趣味ってどのあたりが？もしかしてスプラッタすぎた？
No, just torturing them is kind of fucked up.
でも、その割には落ち着いてるわよね、シキ君。
Okay.
普通に生きてきた人間なら、この部屋に入っただけでも大友なのに。さっきからこいつらじゃなくて、私にしか注意を払ってないし。
We've seen some fucked up shit.
趣味がおかしいのは私だけじゃないと思うけど。それとも、性癖がバレないように、いい子ちゃんぶってるとか？
I mean, you might be right. You might be. But, we've seen worse. I stopped myself from letting her taunt provoke me. I don't pretend to be a good person. What disgusts me about this is that the results don't justify the effort.
殺すのなら無駄なく殺すべきだ。俺は人間を襲う吸血鬼を殺したいだけで、いたぶりたいわけじゃない。
You tell her, Shiki.
はぁ？人間を襲う吸血鬼を殺したい？
Yeah, that's like 99% of them, Shiki. I'm just saying.
バックじゃないの？それがいい子ちゃんぶってるって言うのよ。吸血鬼は何であれ殺すの、死ぬの。考えられる限りの傷を重ねて、自分からもう殺してくださいって懇願するまで苦しめるものなんだってば。
I mean, again, killing vampires no matter what, you know, I can maybe sort of get behind, but mutilating them, tormenting them, torturing them, you know, I think I'm good. Her gaze remains fixed on me as she casually throws a weapon at the chair behind her. The weapon pierces the vampire through the groin. Its muted anguish reverberates through the concrete. Foam bubbles around its mouth like a pot boiling over.
さあ殺して。相手は何もできない生肉よ。あなたが今まで殺してきた死者より簡単な作業でしょ。
I mean, yeah.
違うのは、あれは人間らしい知性があって、人間らしい悲鳴を上げて、人間らしい生活をしてたってことだけじゃない。人の痛みがわかる相手なら、人間の痛みを味わってから無残に落ちぬべきなのよ。
Okay, in a weird way, I see the logic there. Like, if anything, you're being sort of merciful in a sense, because you're getting them to feel human pain again before their death. But at the same time, it's like, it's still fucked up. There is hatred in her eyes. It isn't directed at the vampire, but at me for not taking the saw. Noel's rancor is a response to my disapproval of her methods, and to her own weakness in nearly letting herself be swayed by me.
じゃあどうするの？もしこいつがもう人間は襲わないなんて誓ったら見逃してあげるの？生かしてあげるの？
He probably would, yeah,
信
actually.
じられない。こいつらが何人罪もない人間を餌食にしてきたと思ってるの？こいつらは怪物なのよ。なのにただ人間っぽいって理由だけで人間扱いしてやるの？君は。
I mean, she makes a good point. You never know how many they've killed before. Even if they, swear up and down that they won't do it again. Like, if they've done it once, how can you take their word for it? Right? Like, I can't deny it. The man in front of me absolutely did try to kill me. Who knows how many people he killed in the same way. But that's not the issue at hand. What this woman is saying is, those who become vampires must not be allowed to live. They have no human rights. Whatever they may be, they've lost the right to exist. Now, that kind of thinking is not something I can agree with. I may not be able to avoid killing in self-defense if I cross paths with a vampire who feeds on humans, or a walking natural disaster like Vlov. But if I come upon a vampire who doesn't attack people and wishes to live like a human, I see no reason to kill it. Going that far just isn't in me.
ああ、そう、わかったわよ。私がやるわよ。こんな国でのんきに生きてる君に期待しちゃった私が間抜けってわけね。
I mean, she does kind of make a good point. Kind of.
せ
Sort
めて
of.
そこで見張り役でもやっといて。かかしみたいに突っ立って、こいつらの末路をよーく覚えておくがいい。
Yeah. Just get on with it. The woman turns her back to me and walks towards the vampire tied to the chair. She takes off its gag. No, I'm sorry, man. There's gonna be no mercy here for you. Heart-wrenching pleas spill out of the creature's mouth. Maybe it really would swear to change its ways. It might atone for its sins if that meant it could escape this nightmare of being tortured by the woman standing before it. Like a man whose hands are tainted by countless sins, suddenly awakening to the Father's love and becoming a devout believer. That's not gonna happen.
ダメ。あなたは死ぬの。
Yeah.
というか死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。死ぬの。
Damn, girl, we get it. Okay, yeah, okay. We understand. The dissection begins. Ear-splitting screams fill the air. The woman's work grows more intense by the minute. The first vampire had it easier. Once handling it with care, she now brandishes her tool wildly. Her meticulous dissection has become a brutal dismemberment. The vitriol flying from her mouth makes it impossible to tell which of the two is the devil. I would say her.
殺してやる。殺してやる。殺して跡形もなく殺してやる。
Yeah, I think you've reached that point, Noel. I think you can stop now. I think we're good.
死ね死ね死ね早く死ね今すぐ死ね最後まで苦しめ限界まで助けを食え吸血鬼のなり損ないも吸血鬼になるやつもみんな汚らわしいウジ虫と同じなんだからねえそうでしょ
Yeah, huh?
私の言っていることわかるわよ
Yep, loud
錦
and clear, ma'am. Just don't hurt me.
吸血鬼になった者は
Please.
速やかに死ぬべきなのこいつらはゴミ以下なの病原菌なのただそこにいるだけで汚物を垂れ流す害悪なのよ
Shiki, if I were you, I would just agree. You don't. I don't think you want to know what she'll do to you if you don't. She picks up an iron weapon sitting in the corner of the room. This has gone beyond dissection, beyond even torture. The halberd, nearly 2 meters long, scrapes against the walls and ceiling as the woman raises it and brings it down on the vampire. Bone and flesh is crushed with a dull thump. The vampire's body is flattened along with the chair. The savage act disintegrates the chains that bound its arms to the chair and sends the swords stuck into the floor flying. Now free, the vampire's upper half begins to frantically crawl away.
ほら見てよこのありさまゴキブリみたいこんなになってもこいつらは死なないの気持ち悪い気持ち悪い気持ち悪い気持ち悪いこんなの生きてる価値もない
I'm going to... okay. I'm going to assume this is one of the two things that got... censored in the art book, or the, you know, the book that came with the physical edition. For the PS4 anyway. Because apparently in the Switch art book they didn't censor anything. I'm going to assume this is one of the things that got censored in the PS4 booklet. With that, the second dissection comes to an end. The second body won't go in the box. There's no point in even trying to stuff it in. It's been crushed beyond all recognition. The woman looks down, her back to me.
ほらやっぱり私の方が正しいじゃない
About what?
吸血鬼は害悪なんだって
Uh-huh.
だからね
What?
もし自分がそうなんだって分かった時
You gonna dismember us? Yeah, we know. I've seen that bad end.
死んで自分から死んでみっともなく泣き叫びながら死にたくないって謝りながら首をかっきって
Yes, ma'am.
それができないなら糞尿を漏らしながらひざまずいて何度も何度も命乞いをした後私に首を差し出して
The woman spews venom with eyes clouded over. The uppercut censored. Just a... Oh, it's just a sprite that got censored? Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. I was saying in the PS4 version of the art book, something got censored. That's what I said. Yeah, where is my... What's my case? Oh, there it is. It's right there. It's right in front of my face. Yeah. I just found it weird that the Switch version of the art book didn't. I still haven't even opened it. It's still completely sealed. You know, I still haven't even looked at the Witch on the Holy Night art book. I should do that at some point. I just I finished Witch on the Holy Night and then never touched it. Let's put an effect over a background CG to get a picture now, but okay. Also picked up my mouse and not my controller. The woman spews venom with eyes clouded over. The halberd drops to the floor with a clang. She takes a deep breath. Her shoulders, which were just rising and falling violently, grow still. Speaking of the Witch on the Holy Night, I have the game case here for it. I guess at some point I spilled something on it. I need to like try to find a way to clean it without like peeling the plastic. Which are rising and falling violently, grow still.
なんてちょっと脅かしすぎちゃった
Yeah, kinda. And you definitely weren't kidding, by the way. You definitely weren't. I don't believe that for a goddamn second.
お姉さんついやりすぎちゃった
Yeah. She's like a completely different person. Like the evil spirit possessing her has left and the Miss Noel I know has returned. Yeah, totally normal now. Yep, nothing wrong here. Absolutely everything is normal. We leave the building and go down to the sunlit alleyway. Miss Noel suggested it, saying we wouldn't be able to have a proper conversation in that room.
使徒と戦うってことがどんなことなのか、ちゃんと教えておこうと思って。
Yeah, no, we got the message loud and clear.
ほら、保健室で四季君、シエルさんの意見に文句がありそうだったから、それでピンときたの。あなたは私と同じで、吸血鬼から町を守りたい人なんだって。
Is that really what you want? Is it? I don't know about that.
お互いの心情は知っておくべきじゃない？
Yeah. Protecting the town from vampires, huh? I have no objections to that, though I'm not sure where it falls on her list of priorities. Probably too low for comfort. But with the depravity I just witnessed still weighing on my mind, I find myself unable to fully agree. I don't use the toggle fast forward, I use the hold down fast forward. But this scene is definitely different. Because in the other choice version of it, I'm pretty sure she's more hesitant toward us. Plus, there's I think it's different. Yeah, it's different. It won't let me fast forward. With the depravity I just witnessed still weighing on my mind, I find myself unable to fully agree.
俺の心情は単純ですよ。知ってしまったから無視できないし、先輩の助けになりたいだけです。それより、ノエル先生は反対しないんですか？シエル先輩。
Well,
一般人は吸血鬼。
you're not exactly a regular person, are you, Shiki?
なんで？吸血鬼を殺すのはいいことだし、特別な力があるの
I
なら。
guess they mean regular person as in not an executor. I guess is really what they mean. But yeah.
教会の代行者だからとか、普通の男子生徒だからとか、そんなの関係ないわ。
Set the
私は
thanks.
四季君の勇気に拍手を送りたい気分だけど。
That's nice to hear, I guess. She's completely on board with looping me into their affairs. I thought the same thing back in the nurse's office, but the two of them seem to be at odds. CL tells me not to fight. Miss Noel tells me I should. I'm starting to feel like I owe CL an apology. Comparing their opinions side by side, it's easy to see who's acting out of a humane concern for my well-being. I think this is the same now, yeah. I kind of wish I just yeah, I kind of wish I just kept looking at that, because I kind of actually wanted to get a bit of a refresher on their conversation. Alright, yeah, and this is they're gonna go fight Arkwid. What did I choose here last time? I don't remember. Hang on. Flowchart. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I think it's the same no matter what. Okay, well. I have no choice but to tell her in no uncertain terms to leave. Steeling myself, I turn to face her.
先輩、いいから帰ってくれ。俺の安全を思うなら帰ってくれ。このままじゃ間違いなく俺が大変なことになる。
He's right, you know. Big trouble with Arkwid, that is.
はあ、大変って遠野くんはどんな風に大変になるんですか？
Damn. Okay, shit, CL.
どちらにせよ、それはそれで興味がありますね。
It's kind of fucked up. This girl really is a monster. Yeah. She knows everything. She's just playing stupid.
そういうゴアな興味持たなくていいです。
Oh, well.
俺の好きにしていいって言ったのに、なんで邪魔しに来るんですか？
ですから、遠野くんは好きに行動してください。
Yeah, she's not stopping you. She's also just doing whatever she wants to do, whatever she wants to do, you know?
私も遠野くんを見習って自分の好きに行動しているだけですから。
Yeah. With a resolute smile on her face, she starts to walk forward.
先輩。
なんでしょうか、遠野くん。
なんでしょうかじゃないです。そんなに俺を困らせて楽しいんですか？
Yeah. 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 CL just grins. And that says it all.
わかりました。
Yeah.
先輩が意地悪な人だというのは分かったから、今日はもう勘弁してください。これ以上は俺だけじゃなく、先輩まで危ない目に遭っちゃいますよ。
Yeah, Shiki, I don't think she's gonna chill out at all. I hate to break it to you, but since I already know it's coming, it's
私は別に遠野くんについてきているわけじゃあり
yeah,
ま
it's
せん
not
けど。
gonna chill out at all.
いや実際。
Yeah, you kind of are, but you know, whatever.
私、公園に用があるだけです。
Right.
遠野くんがどこに行くのかは知りませんけど、行き先が公園でないのならここでお別れですね。
So this is what it's come to. I can't really argue with that. Yeah, true. Alright, here we go. I can skip now. And then here's Arkwid, and I'm just gonna keep going. I don't really particularly care to see this again. No real reason. And the SEL creates her. Whatever the hell it's called. Petra structure. and then it doesn't really work out all that well. Yeah. Then what was the right choice here? And the second one? I assume the first one is a bad end, right? Maybe I should... no, just say nothing. Throb. A terrible cha, and this will be the same. Yeah, when we start basically flirting in front of her and she gets fed up and leaves. Yeah, and then she shows that off, and it gets all awkward, and yeah. And then a little flashback to Roa's life. It's not. It's an ending flag. Oh. Okay. I have to keep that in mind. I assume you have to hit. Is it like you have to hit a certain number of them, or you have to hit all of the flags to change the ending? Or is it just one? Because I know in Steins Gate, there's 3 endings. Well, technically, 2, but one's extended. Like, if you hit all 7 of the phone, like, conversation options, if you hit only 1 to 6, or if you hit 0. Day 8 and 9 are the flags. Unlock the second ending, but you're forced to play first ending for... Oh, okay. Alright, good to know. Alright, but I'm gonna stop there, though. Because we got an ending. I assume day 10's not gonna change at all then. It's just day 11 will be different. I assume day 10 will pretty much be the same thing, though. If I had to wager, I guess. But maybe a line or two? Okay. But yeah, no, I think that'll do it. I know I said this last time, but I'll try and do this more consistently. I'm aiming for this Thursday for the next next part, because I really gotta finish this. We're coming up on a year since it came out. So I really gotta... It came out... It came out like July 18th or 21st? So it's been literally almost 1 month off a year. Or was it August? Was it August or July? I don't remember. But yeah, that was a strange place to decide that you'd get I mean, again, it makes sense because like that, I guess, you know, even at the time I was like, you know, what bad thing could happen with this giant ass like gothic looking needle, right? Surely nothing bad will happen. And then yeah, well, I guess it was that one was on me. Interesting that Arak goes with whatever you choose, though. You think she would try to maybe force you to take the one that's not gonna be good for you? But I don't know. So it's interesting that it's still a choice for you without it being like forced. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, let's can do it. Like I said, hopefully the intention is this Thursday. We'll continue. So we can finish hopefully soon. But yeah. Gotta have one day long bad end game somewhere. Yeah, I mean, yeah, again, Fate Stay Night had like the one that was like 2 days or 3 days. I mean, it was a long one there. Did original Tsukihime have a really long one? It did. I'm pretty sure. It was a little bit shorter than this one, but yeah, the original had us not rest the day before, and so at the end of the next day, we died. Because we collapsed and had to go to the nurse's office and then get picked up by Kohaku, and then we die. Still, it's really not the place I thought they would put that. Like, I was kind of waiting for one of those to happen, but it's just not the choice I thought it would be. But yeah. Anyway. Next time, Arkansas 2 Take 2. Potentially the same thing as last time. We'll see. We'll fast forward, and if we get... should I read through it all again? No, that'd be really, really boring. Yeah, I'll skip through, and if we happen to get some new dialogue in there, we'll try and piece together the context, I suppose. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like using that option. I don't know why. It feels weird. Because at least with like the fast forward, holding it down, I can get like seeing like the scenes. I can kind of get a refresher, sort of what's happening. So it would make it easier to keep track of what any new dialogue that might pop up is in relation to, versus it just skipping there. And then I'm like, I don't know. I'll probably just use the fast forward. I'll just talk about random stuff in the meantime while doing that, but also I'm saving again because I'm paranoid. But yeah. But anyway, that's gonna do it. Thanks for hanging out. And yeah, tomorrow we're gonna watch episode 18 of Face the Night 06, and then after that, FGO. Congrats on negative progress. Yeah, I mean, hey, such is nasuverse games, or visual novels at least. Which I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It's a nice what if, you know, like. Yeah. I actually kind of wish it was longer. Because I do kind of want to see how things would progress with Roa in control. I'm actually kind of interested in seeing how that would go. But like all interesting bad end premises, they'll probably never do anything with it. Like, there were a bunch of Fate Stay Night bad ends. I was like, that could be cool if they continued that. But nothing to be done. We just have to always wonder. But anyway, yeah, no, like I was saying though, let's get into it. Tomorrow, FSN 06, followed by a Grand Order stream, and then more of this on Thursday. But yeah, for now, let's do it, and I'll catch you later. Peace.